Okay, so today we're unboxing the Inateck barcode scanner. This is a 1D and 2D QR code scanner. I picked it up on Amazon. Now I picked this up strictly for home use. And originally I was looking at the gun type scanners. But then I stumbled upon this scanner on Amazon and the price was surprisingly cheap. So I picked it up. Now another reason why this scanner appealed to me is just the size. I mean, it's pretty tiny. And with such a small size, it'd be really easy to store when it's not needed. And since I was just getting this for a personal project, which was to inventory and scan all the books we have here at the house, I thought this could be a perfect fit for our needs. So here we have the USB-A charging dock. Here we have the scanner itself. Looks like it already has a little power. And once again, you can see it's just very small, very tiny. And here are some of the features, with some info on 1D and 2D barcodes, which I was totally unaware of until I got this scanner. And here's some info on compatibility. Let's see what else we got here. So here's the 2.4 connector, and here's the magnet. And here's a little user guide booklet. So charging the scanner is pretty easy. Just pop it into its cradle, find an outlet, and you're set. And here's an example of how the scanner might look on the back of your phone. But for my purposes, I'm going to use it with a Mac laptop. So since my laptop doesn't have a USB-A connector, I'll have to use this little adapter to use the 2.4 connector. So I'll be using a free account on Libib.com to inventory books. Here's how the interface looks. We're going to add an item. I've made a collection called Barcode-Scanner Test. My item type is book. So now that we're all set up, let's drum up some books to scan. So there's a book. Here's our UPC. Just click a button on the scanner. Cool, and it populates the field there. And now we've scanned our first book. Real quickly, we can look at the metadata. So as you can see, if needed, you can edit the title, author, description, that kind of thing. You can change the cover image. You can give it a review. Pretty cool. And there's our collection so far with one whole book. It's actually kind of fun. So as a test, I thought I'd drum up a few more books and had like graphic novels and regular books and that kind of stuff, just to see if there are any issues between the different formats. So here I'm just scanning the books, just confirming they've been entered in Libib. And though most of the books were pretty easy to scan, there were a couple that didn't scan right, so I would put those off to the side. I think this was one right here. Yep. So out of this pile, I had these two books that would not scan. So I entered their UPC codes manually. And when I did that, I was successful. So I don't know if that was an issue just with the scanner itself or with the barcodes on the books, but they did enter eventually. So here's a bunch of other books I got to scan. And you can see whenever you see a green bar at the top right, that means the book scanned correctly. If you see a red bar, it means there was an issue. So those books I'd put aside and enter manually later. After a pretty short while, I had a collection of books. You can view the books as a list with a short summary, or just by covers. Now, real quickly, even though I did most of the scans with the 2.4 connector, I did try out the Bluetooth just to see if it worked. So here on the left, you can see my Mac's Bluetooth settings. I got Bluetooth on. For some reason, it first saw the barcode scanner as a keyboard. But once I quit out of that and follow the instructions in the quick start guide as far as switching between Bluetooth and 2.4, it worked out fine. Also, for a quick test, I scanned a game, a movie, and a CD, and they worked also. Now, the scanner took what could have been a very tedious, time-consuming task and made it fun. And it's so small that when you don't need it, you can just put it aside, and it hardly takes up any room. So in all, a really good deal. Now, I've yet to really use it with my phone, but that's something I'm looking forward to trying out. I could see a scenario where I just go to a store, have the scanner in my pocket, and I could double check to see if I already have a book or not. I mean, I could see this being really handy. So I'm really looking forward to putting this through its paces. We have a lot of books we can inventory, and something like this lets you kind of rediscover things you already have, maybe even things you've forgotten that you have. It's kind of fun. It's almost like a little treasure hunt. So anyway, thanks a lot for watching. I hope you got something out of this video. And until next time, I'll see ya.